Okay, welcome back to Beyond Eyes. If this game was eerily quiet for me, at least before, it's just got even more so because my headphones broke last night. So now I have exactly one work. Like, here's the thing, right? I think I mentioned before that the head strap is like snapped, so they don't sit on my ears properly anyway. And now only one of them is actually producing sound. So at best, I have like single directional mono sound. Um, which is like weirdly distant and not helpful at all. I heard her just say nanny though. I heard that because it still just makes me think of angry anime protagonists just screaming incredulously about something. Oh, I think the cat went this way because blind powers, I guess. I guess when you can't see anymore, you can just sense the positioning of cats. I don't know if I'm like railroaded at the moment or if I have a bit more freedom, but I'm gonna just head in the direction that I believe the cat went. Oh, oh, it's a dog statue. It looks the same as the dogs. That must be a really popular dog breed around here. It's possible there was just like one dog and then it had a litter and everyone in the area got one of the puppies. It's possible that's what happened here. I can think of no other reason why they would all look the same. I mean, even in that case, they wouldn't all look the same, right? Like, just because of the same breed doesn't mean they look the same. But, you know what? We'll suspend disbelief. We'll let the, uh, we'll let the artists and animators off the hook and not have to make extra dogs. Only one dog is necessary. They all seem weirdly aggressive, though. Like, no one's trained these dogs properly. All of them start growling and barking and snarling and chasing blind girls constantly, which I think if that happened in real life, the dog would probably be, you know, you know, no longer allowed to live. If they were attacking random strange girls, it's usually not a good sign for the dog. But this, again, it's a video game. We're suspending our disbelief. I tried to follow where the cat was, but not only have I completely lost my bearings now, I have definitely been turned around and sent in different directions by walls and shit, so... Nanny loved to eat fish. Ray was certain he would have come this way. Oh, because of the fish stank. Oh, the seagulls here, though. Yeah, I'd be afraid of seagulls too. To be fair, she liked the chickens and the ducks. What about seagulls makes her uncomfortable? Admittedly, seagulls are pricks, but I think ducks are kind of pricks as well. And chickens have been known to literally like peck each other to death and stuff. Like, no birds are nice. I just want to reiterate that a few more times. No birds are nice. Maybe like some of the cute little like cockatiels and stuff. The ones that like mimic your speech and stuff is kind of adorable, I guess. As birds go, I'll give them that. But nah, most birds are pricks. Where do I go then? I seem to be fairly limited in my available directions right now. I feel like I'm gonna have to go past the scary birds, but Ray isn't overly keen on doing that. Boneless bish. Boneless bish. That's what that sign says. Certain. 100% certain of it. I'm just not allowed to advance towards bird, am I? Weak, work. So what do I do, hey? What do I do? What's the solution to this conundrum? The only other place that looked possible... This is still just going to be more fence, though, over here, isn't there? Like, if I can get to the other side of these benches, there's just going to be more fence there. Just explore this. Just get this filled in. Just for my own sanity. Do we try and get past these boxes over here? I see a bird tweeting up there. Oh, there's no boxes here. The boxes were imaginary. Why did I imagine... Oh, were the boxes here and now someone's moved them? Has this bloke moved them? Maybe that's what happened, I don't know. Ducks! You know, they reproduce almost entirely through means of rape. Just putting that out there. Just putting that out there. If you're a big duck fan, maybe you should be enlightened about what they've been up to recently. I think it's time we cancel ducks on social media, honestly. I think they've been getting away with too much for too long. We shouldn't give a platform to predators. Oh yeah, sure, I'll follow this random dude into his house. Hey random dude. Hey random dude, there's a blind girl at your door. Hi. Why are your windows, like, opaque? That's not how windows work, mister. That's not the point of windows. Oh, another billboard advertising boneless bird? I'm sure that first word is boneless. I guess fish would make sense, as it seems to be a fishing town. Ah. Wow. I was entirely misled. It wasn't a car, it was a backwards car. What a plot twist. Okay, so now at this point, now that she's called out for her cat, out in front of a load of people's houses, you'd think someone would have acknowledged the fact that she's here, right? I think someone would have heard that. Even if they'd somehow completely turned a blind eye, pun intended, to her presence up till now. Now that she's yelling in the middle of town. Like, where are all the people? We've seen like 3 people. And they were, aside from the little girl, they were all completely oblivious to our presence. How is this? This is clearly, you know, a sizable village. You think there'd be a little bit of hustle and bustle? Is this game set during COVID? I know it was released several years prior to the existence of COVID, but is everyone locked away inside their houses? The smell of fresh bread gave Ray an idea. Oh, I can give the fresh bread to the birds and then they'll stop harassing the fish, so I can go look at the fish. I mean, that was really far away. Do I have to walk all the way back again? Uh-oh. Why did the bread make a vehicle reversing noise? What just happened? Oh, I can't go that way. Did this just happen? Is this new? Could I have come down this road before? Oh, can I squeeze through here? I could squeeze through there. Come on now. Come on. Play nice, video game. Let me explore you. I just want to explore. I just want to see. See is a strong word. I want to acknowledge the world. Ah, this was probably what was making the noise, huh? I've been blocked from going back the way I came. Guess I need to take the bread in a different direction. I'd like to point out I am now straight up stealing bread from a bakery as well. It may be old bread that they've thrown out, but even so, like, There's a girl rummaging through your bins. Maybe you should be like, hey, little girl, why are you rummaging through my bins? This is somewhere I've been before. Oh, a flower stand. Bit unnecessary when there's natural flowers growing like right there next to the flower stand. Probably doesn't do much business. But again, look, untended stalls. What happened to the people? Is this game like it's setting itself up to be a story about a blind girl looking for a cat, but is it secretly everybody's gone to the Rapture? Is there secretly an underlying plot about how, you know, the human race has gone extinct? At least in these confines. I didn't actually play very much of Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, so I can't really comment on that one. Oh, I think I just saw a person. Hey person. Hey person. Hey. Am I afraid of person? Is person spooking me? Yo. Yo, are you not gonna... Like, there's no way you've missed this. I know you're rustling your paper repeatedly, but there's no way you've completely missed the existence of this little girl walking around your stall. Find out where her parents are. Send her home. I know it's not immediately obvious that she's blind at the moment, because she's actually doing a pretty damn good job of navigating, if I do say so myself. Was there really nothing I could do in here? I felt like I was lured in here by a bird. Oh, bridge. Suddenly, a bridge. Yeah, I was going to say, I was sort of signposted to come in here by a bird sitting on top of the gate, and then didn't look like I was going to be able to go anywhere, but it turns out I can in fact go somewhere. Turns out there was a secret bridge all along. I guess it is quite hard to hear or smell a stone bridge. So where's this? This is... oh. Plot twist, there's a store there. This is here, yeah. So the birds should be in this direction. I don't know if I could maybe have come at them from a different angle by going over there? Following the fence round from the other side? I don't know, but I kind of like being here because I can see it. Using my magical brain powers, I can discover, uncover, and paint a wonderful picture of everything in this vicinity. Hey, I brought you bread. Hey. Oh. The seagulls flocked around the bread, gobbling it up greedily. Well, that didn't really do much, did it? It moved them like 3 inches this way. I presumably still can't. Can I just walk past them now because they're distracted by the bread? No, I'm still spooked by them. But I guess now maybe they're here, I can come at it from that angle, maybe? I really don't know how this works. Head back into the little park and try and walk around the back. This is a very nice little village, by the way. I'm trying to work out, because they've obviously got an accent, even though they're speaking in English. They've obviously got, like, I don't know, are they French? Are they French, maybe? Is this like a little village in the south of France? It's untouched by time, still looking very, oh, gate shut now. That's unfortunate, isn't it? And it's raining. I just figured I should probably acknowledge that as well. But yeah, I mean, I live in England, which is another, you know, obviously it has similar history to France. Very sort of does have some quaint like architecture and stuff, but there's nowhere that looks like this anymore, you know? Everywhere has like modern shit built on top of the oldie worldy stuff. So either this game is set like, I don't know, I'm gonna say in the like early 19th century, somewhere in the sort of maybe post-war, maybe, I don't know. Either it's set a lot earlier or it's like a very specific type of small town where they've like rallied against the concept of industrialization or whatever, and have managed to keep it all looking quaint. I like the word quaint. It's a good one. There aren't really very many synonyms for quaint. There aren't really any other words that can fit in that slot, so I'll use it quite a lot. I think, probably should have gone back into the park and over the bridge, but I'm kind of intrigued what's over here now, so I'm just going to go exploring. This game doesn't really appreciate exploration much, but oh, there's a bridge. There's a bridge, okay. We can still get over. A lot of unnecessary bridges. Again, you know, if we're going to be really, really truly hold this game to factual real life, it seems unlikely that a town would waste time and resources building a second bridge there when there's already one there, you know? The bridges would be more distantly spaced. And more bread. I can maybe get that bread. Get that bread. I can maybe get it if I go back across the bridge and round and across the other bridge. I don't know how useful that will be to me. It's just to see. Aha, there is a way in. Okay, everything's coming together. I'm connecting things. Can I not have the bread? Did I have a choice of multiple breads? Like, did I only need to find one bread and I could have found this one when I found the other one? Either way, it does feel like I'm coming up like round the back of where the birdos were though. And I think maybe the fact that we've shuffled them forward very slightly means we will be able to approach the fish now. And once we have a fish, we can catch ourselves a cat. It'll be the perfect trap. Yeah. Yeah, you can squeeze through there, can't you? Yeah. Give me that fish. We're not getting the fish? We're more interested in the blowy branch. Okay. Yeah, that's a branch. No, it's an umbrella. Oh, that's convenient. Now I'll get less wet. Did we not want the fish? She was all like, her nanny liked fish, and she had a good idea or something. I thought she was going to take a fish so that she could lure the cat, but I guess no. I guess no. I guess I overestimated the sort of thought processes of a, what, 7, 8-year-old girl? If we're thinking that sort of age group here for her? I don't know, I'm not really good at determining age. I usually just go off size for children. I usually just go off height, you know. But like last time I went shopping, there was a kid in the supermarket who was absolutely tiny. Like I straight up thought it was like a 2-year-old maybe, like a toddler. But it was like talking in full sentences, and like it was clearly more like 5 or 6, but just very, very small. And it really confused me. It was like something out of a horror film. We just found the cat while I was talking, but I'm going the other way. You know what? If the cat's going to avoid me, I'm going to avoid the cat. I want nothing to do with him anymore. I'm gonna play hard to get. Reverse psychology that bitch. Then he'll want to come find me, won't he? Then we'll be friends again. I was right about calling this a fishing village, clearly, because this appears to be the coast. The seagulls and the fish were a bit of a giveaway, I'll admit, but we hadn't actually seen this yet. If it is France, it's clearly not the south of France then, is it? Because the south of France doesn't have a coast. Wow, I can really just walk fucking miles in the wrong direction here, can't I? I'm going to be cursing myself for doing this, but having said that, look what I just found. If you want to lure in a cat, you need the fish. Oh. Oh. It wasn't fish. It was a stinky, stinky sewer. Why is... Oh, this direction has to exist for a reason, right? They wouldn't have made all of this if we didn't have to come this way at some point. You'd think. Where am I going? Oh. Why are we following a ghost of the cat again? We've literally just seen the cat itself. Well, was it a different cat, do we think? Do we think that was the issue? I should probably go back and investigate, shouldn't I? Even though I'm now pretty certain that was wrong. I need to go have a little look. God, look at all this. Look at all this town that exists. The rain's got heavier, hasn't it? It was a light sprinkle when it first started, but it seems to be like big bad raindrops. I can't be bothered going back and checking out the other cat. It was definitely the wrong cat. I've decided that in my brain. We're gonna follow this cat instead. We're gonna follow the ghost of Nanny. Okay. I think maybe I'm following the wrong route to do that though. I think I probably should have like carried on going the way I was going instead of turning around. That was probably a mistake. Oh. What knocked the bin over? Hey, what knocked the bin over? Honestly, the complete lack of people plus incidents like that happening and an umbrella like being brought to me on the wind. This is a proper horror game. This is psychological horror, this is. What's the betting Nanny never left her garden? What's the betting the firework left her in a comatose state and she's experiencing all of this in her mind? She wishes she was merely blind, but she is in fact completely incapable of doing anything. She is vegetative. Well, I can say words, shut up. I'm very good at speaking. A professional speaker, even. Where the fuck am I now? Okay, that's where we saw that fake cat. Can we investigate the fake cat? Or is it the real cat and we just can't... We just can't get to it from here. Yeah, that's probably it, huh? So when she got a scent of where she thought the cat was, what she was really finding was the path that the cat took to get to where the cat currently is, because she knows where the cat is. Okay, alright. I had my hand off my mouse there, and then I went to replace it and just completely lost all like concept of space. Spatial awareness, that's what I was looking for there. And just twatted the mouse with the back of my hand. It had it coming. It's been an alright mouse for a while, this one. It was just like a cheap quote-unquote gaming mouse, you know, your 5-button mouse or whatever off Amazon. Not anything fancy, not even a recognised brand, I don't think, but it's done the job. It's done the job for a while. I think it is starting to lose a little bit of... it doesn't track as well as it once did. It's losing that a little bit now, but I've had it a good few years, so that's understandable. Might get a new one at some point. But I think headphones take priority right now. I want to be able to hear my games again. I miss the extra dimensions afforded by the second earphone. Knowing that Nanny was close by, Ray braved the storm. She looks like she's just walking into the ocean. This just goes down into the ocean, doesn't it? This looks like a beach. Where am I? Am I in the desert? How did I get here? Is it just that the tide's out? Like if I walk far enough this way, will there eventually be water? Aha. Aha, I see it. I did it. I found the ocean. And there's something over there wibbling. There's something I heard in that direction. I don't know what it was though. Well, if we're going to get to our buddy, we want to go this way. We've completely lost all sense of direction because we're too far from town now, so we can't see anything. I'll admit that might have been on me. I may have made a mistake there. Kind of forgot I was blind for a minute. It's very easy to do, you know. Forget you're blind. I imagine it barely impacts your life whatsoever, right? Apologies to blind people. Stupid jokes are stupid jokes. You know how they are. This feels right. This feels like the right direction to walk in. Oh, what's this? There's a bridge? Bridge across the ocean? No, it's just some random pillars with little boxes on them. Oh no, they're not boxes, they're just... These do go out to sea. I don't know what... Oh, is there a pier? Is there a pier above us? There's probably a pier above us, isn't there? I wonder if it has a Ferris wheel. A pier's not a pier unless it has a Ferris wheel. And some overpriced restaurant. Yes? I mean, that's not the real cat, that's still the ghost of the cat, but... I don't quite know how she senses that, but all that aside, it does appear like we're heading in the right direction now. I've stumbled onto the way to go. To be fair, this game does seem relatively cleverly laid out in that even though you are sort of literally stumbling blind through most of the game, paths do sort of seem to naturally lead you in the right direction. It's not possible to get too lost in this game, which is pretty cool. So I believe the cat would be in this direction, right? I'm going to try and head to where that big gate was, because he was just on the other side of that. I don't know what we do when we find the cat. What that means. Okay, so we're blocked off from going this direction. Of course we are. It'd be too simple then, wouldn't it? So I can't help but note that I'm no longer, like, remembering areas I've been. Like, they're re-whiting once I move away from them. Do you think that's because it's an area she's unfamiliar with? Or is it something to do with the rain? Because she's surrounded by rain, it's getting... like, her senses are overloaded by that, so it's getting harder and harder to paint a mental picture for her. I don't know, it probably is a lot harder to be a blind person in the rain, right? You don't realise how loud rain is until you, like, basing everything you know about the world on your hearing. The fuck? Uh-huh. Swings? I don't think those are swings. Ferris wheel! I knew it. I said it, didn't I? I said it's not a pier without a Ferris wheel. And there it is. It's right there. Oh, there's a wall here. I have literally no clue where I'm going anymore. I could not find my way back to the beach if I wanted to. Just gonna keep walking. What's this? Some other fairground attraction? Oh yeah, it's one of those little car things you sit in and it rocks back and forward. It's like a little kiddie ride. After saying the words kiddie ride, I'm really having to rein myself in from making some sort of pedo joke. Wait, is this... This isn't the same pile of shit that blocked my progress before, is it? It's a different pile of shit. That's good to know. There's a boat over there. These birds are showing me boat. It's very clever how this is done, to be fair. How I can see, like, the ocean beneath me, because obviously I can hear that. But the more immediate surroundings are only painted in, like, as I approach them. Or as a sound effect reveals them. Some very smart, like, graphics rendering techniques being used in this game. This way? It really does feel like fantastical, you know, having the world appear and disappear around me like this. What's that? Something a thudding. Oh, it's a tugboat. Why is it so high up? The ocean's down there. That was like levitating. That was a flying boat. It's also one of those really cool bridges that rotates to let sea traffic through. They're cool. I like bridges that do that. I like the ones that raise up as well. A lot of neat shit going on. I don't know where I'm going, I really don't. I could be heading just out to sea. This could just be a pier that leads eternally outwards. I've literally completely lost my sense of direction, so I don't know if this is heading back towards land or not. It's a very convoluted pier, this. It sort of builds out and back in and round on itself and stuff. I'm hoping at some point we will find land again, because the cat was not out here. The rain settled and the familiar sound grew clearer. Gate! Cat! Gate cat! Cat gate! Multiple cats? I still can't get to it. I still can't get to cat. Being on the other side of gate has not helped me. Yeah, lots of cat noises, I get it. So I think my original assumption of Nanny running off to have kittens was spot on the money. I think I called that at the start of the game, did I not? Am I not a genius? Am I not a plot genius? Nope. The familiar sound was quickly replaced with one that Nanny had never made. Hissy cat. Cat that does hissies. Oh, that's another one. I came all this way, and they were the wrong cats. My kitten theory is over. There's a wall here. I should have known that, because I couldn't just walk straight here before. Well, so much for that cat. I guess my cat's gone forever. These stupid cats have ruined everything for me. I like the image of just a girl standing there looking sad with a load of cats hissing at her. Oh. Is this the safest place to be, Ray? Just walking along railroad tracks? I mean, even if, you know, they weren't railroad tracks and therefore capable of summoning a train to remove you from this plane of existence, you're also blind, and they are, like, just a constant run of slabs of wood that you could trip over. I'm glad you're this confident in your footsteps, though. How did I get on railroad tracks? How did I get in a forest? I'm so confused. I was literally just in, like, the most built-up area of this game we've seen. I was on a harbour side. There was ships and buildings and cats, and now I'm in a forest with, like, the more I play this game, the less attached to reality it feels. I don't know. I guess maybe the implication is just that she walked for a bit while we were in a loading screen and ended up here. She is now very, very far from home now, but at least now that I'm in the middle of nowhere, there is a reasonable explanation for the fact that no humans are being like, hey, there's a small blind girl wandering around over there. Maybe we should check up on her. Cannot walk in this oh. What did that music cue and sighing noise mean? What was that supposed to be? Did I discover something? All I'm discovering are walls I can't walk through. What am I missing? It keeps being like, bling, ah, and I don't know what that means. I think that's a noise that Yoshi makes when he attacks things. This is ground pound noise, isn't it? Bling, bah! I've just talked myself into wanting to play some Smash Bros now. I really wish Nintendo Switch Online was free again. Because I refuse to pay for that shit. I'm sorry, I just do. But you know, it was fun while it lasted, being able to play online for free. Getting some free Smash Bros in would be real nice right now, but unfortunately I'd have to pay real life money for it. I'd much rather pay my real life money on blind girl simulators. No, that's a wall. I can see why you'd get confused there. I feel like my cat probably came this way. I'm not sure why. I will never be sure why. It's just my empathic link I have with the cat. We have become bonded through soul magic. I can feel its very presence. I'm being like harassed by butterflies. I don't think butterflies really do this. I guess they're probably not actually there, she's probably just imagining them though. Because butterflies don't make a great deal of noise, do they? There's no way she'd know they were there. She's just like, oh, I'm in a forest, so there's butterflies, of course. I saw a Disney film before I could no longer see Disney films. Oh, have we found a road? Is that a road? No, it's a waterfall. Okay. I thought it was more mysterious fog that indicates road, but it is instead a beautiful natural landmark. Very nice. This way, maybe? This area, even more so than the previous ones, is very big and very open, but again, it does seem to be doing a pretty good job of sort of leading me where it intends to lead me. Like, I feel like a little girl lost in a big world, but I'm clearly making game-based progress here, so... God, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't attempt to do this, and I have vision. Don't laugh about it. Not till you're at the other side. Don't get too confident. Like, this is quite literally a leap of faith. She can't hear a rock. She can see a rock. But she doesn't have sight, so she can't do that. So she's just putting her foot out and putting it down on nothing. And it's just kind of sort of working out for her. Oh, here we are over here now. I hope I never have to go back across there, because that was a very long cutscene. Guess I'll just follow this path. The path immediately ends. So much for that plan. Suddenly, there it was, the unmistakable sound of the bell on Nani's collar. Where? Aha. We're just going to find the collar, aren't we? There's going to be no cat attached. Also, it's going to be very difficult getting over there. Bushes. Fences. Until you start exploring the perimeters and realise that the areas are a lot smaller than they appear. It does feel very, very open. Right, so presumably we have to follow this wall over here round, because there doesn't really seem to be anywhere else we can go right now. Isn't this eventually gonna, like the way it's curving right now, isn't it gonna take me back to the river? You'd think. I don't know where the river's gone. The river just doesn't exist this far up, apparently. Right. Okay, wall has stopped. Can I can't go this way, can I? Can I? Maybe I can. Huh. Who built this wall? Why is there just this horrible zigzag wall? There we go, it's stopped now. Let's go as the crow flies. Speedrun. Oh. Being cutscened again. I guess there's no wall there. This is a graveyard. This is a graveyard. Oh. It's just got a whole lot spookier. Is the cat visiting its owner's grave? Because I mean, it's not actually my cat, right? It's always been a stray. Or are these like shrine wind chimes and stuff attached to a grave? No, wait, I was right. It is just the collar. Cat has no collar. So what now? Yeah, that's probably a fair reaction. Several miles at this point from home. Blind, young, focused solely on finding her cat. And then the cat eludes her once again. Honestly, I'd probably have cried at the first time I got cock-blocked by whatever it was that stopped me from progressing. What? Why is she acting like the cat's dead? It just snagged its collar on a tree branch. The cat's not dead. What's this behaviour about? Like, I get being sad at her current situation, but this happens to cats literally all the time. There's no corpse of a cat here, is there? Ray had finally realised that Nanny was gone forever. And, proceeded to disappear into the white void. Well. Wait, that... Original concept, Sharida Halato in memory of Ray and Nanny Halato. In our short time together you taught me all the precious things of love. I was reading that. Well, I guess that's the game. I don't know what to think about that. I'm very confused. Like, what kind of ending was that? I'm struggling for words here. So, let's take a step back, think about this a bit more objectively. This was a pleasant game. I really like the watercolory art style, I really like the music, I really like the way it portrayed blindness and the way it managed to, as I've said several times in this video alone, sort of construct a linear path out of an open environment and lead you down it without feeling like you were being railroaded. It had good level design, is what I'm trying to say. But the plot... I don't know what it was even trying to say. Was it trying to say anything? Was it trying to, like... Aside from, I guess, building empathy for people with, you know, vision impairing conditions, aside from that, like the story of the little girl looking for her cat just was just so much vomit. Wait, hang on, what's happening here? I guess she got home again, at least. Oh, and the girl she met earlier came to play. I guess she made a friend. Well, that's a bit more of an ending, I suppose. One day, Ray received a visitor. The end. Okay. What was I saying? Yeah, the whole like that did tie it up in a slightly more neat bow. I'm glad that little post-credit stinger existed, because that at least gave us some like a bit more of an insight as to what they were aiming for, like the concept of loneliness and the isolation you feel from being blind, and the fact that she'd made friends with this cat and then the cat had vanished on her, but then it, the journey she went on to find the cat again caused her to find this new friend, and that's all very sweet and very nice. Okay. It's still all a bit baffling to me, but I'm not going to harp on about it. Um, yeah, if you enjoyed this Let's Play, then I don't know, go buy the game, go have a fun blind adventure for yourself. Um, and thanks for watching. I'm honestly shocked this game is as short as it is, but there we go. um, more videos to come in future. Probably not quite like this one. I'll see you guys around.